discourse.
Small helping.
Is it Alina or Elena? Or
With an E?
Alina?
I thought it was with an I. Am I wrong? I must be wrong. How wrong am I? I gotta go find a comment.
You are just so wrong, Ken.
I'm so
wrong are you?
wrong. Oh, it is an E. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm
Hello.
wrong.
We're talking about you.
I just like to, in front of everybody here, admit my wrongness. I
So
really
wrong.
see. Look,
So
she
wrong.
left. Oh God, she left. It doesn't matter that she's back. She left. She left because I'm wrong. I'm so sorry.
Because you're so wrong.
I'm
Chase
so
her away.
wrong. My wrongness.
How dare you give her an eye?
It's her. It's it's her Enneagram 5. She can't handle my inconsistency. She's like, you are wrong. Oh. Yeah. So yeah, I think we should have maybe not regularly scheduled, but reoccurring times where we're like, okay, what have we learned about socionics tonight? Okay, good.
Oh,
Okay, let's break that. No, I'm saying we take our time breaking it. I've asked people this question before. I was like, okay, think about all 16 types. Now think about how you're none of them.
Think about how you're none of them. I like that one.
Transcendence.
Yeah, be like Stefano or whatever the fuck his name is.
Isgu.
Transcend.
I am Esgul. I am from Portugal. My name is not Steve. Yes, Isgul.
I try not to be mean to him, but he's one of those people that it's a really good thing he's on the internet on a screen.
Seagull.
I was just like, boy, your bones wouldn't be fit to pick my teeth with.
Like, where is the punch you in the face button? Oh, right there.
Do you have one of those?
No, I occasionally
It's called
find
mind
myself
control.
looking for one, and then very sad that it's not there.
Audra,
And then
have you ever?
It's called metaphorically slapping somebody with your dick.
Audra, have you ever lineed someone
You what?
or lineed an animal? The one brother from of Mice and Men, the one that would like crush rabbits on accident. I think he ended up killing the lady.
Crush rabbits by accident?
Yeah, you ever
Mice
just been
Men.
ever been like just like petting an animal and be like, oh, it's so cute. Oh, I broke it.
You're so pretty, and I just want to pet you and love you and hold you and oh.
It just reminded me of Tommy
Yeah,
Boy.
I'm much more intentional. I usually do it accidentally. I like to mean to crush things, small animals.
It just reminded me of Tommy Boy, where he's like, I got my precious little sail, and I pet it, I stroke it, and poke it. You naughty sail, you naughty. And then
Dude, that's so wrong.
and he just, I killed it! I killed my sail! Anyways, Helen, that's when people like me and you gotta forge ahead. And she just stares at him for a second, and she's like, God, you're sick.
That was so wrong in all the right ways.
You're naughty. Naughty.
You're naughty. I'm just gonna poke you.
I feel like Tommy Boy in some ways. I don't have all the book smarts, but on occasion I say something funny. I'm like, oh, look, people like me. Yeah.
Keep in mind, it's not very hard to make me laugh right now.
I should probably take that into account. I'm like, man, I'm killing it in this room. 90% of the people are high.
Nick made that mistake earlier. I was laughing inappropriately.
Nick's like, hey, everyone. You're like, yeah.
You really should not be following my cues, dude.
It's just like, John, what'd you find so funny? He just like chokes for a second. He's like, hair. What about hair? Ah! Just keeps laughing.
I'm not that wasted. I'm pretty
Teenage Wasteland.
Oh man.
Teenage
I gotta watch
Wasteland. Yeah, I was talking about the song, but you're gonna go watch CSI, aren't you?
No. I'm gonna watch the music video for Teenage Wasteland.
Teenage Wasteland. I want to paint my feet green and become the world's first ogre foot model. No, nobody thinks this is a good idea.
Oh,
I think it's a good idea.
Okay, good.
Start a new trend. People start dyeing their feet colors. That would actually be pretty funny.
I want to start stupid fucking trends that I think are stupid, just to watch other people like join in them. Like, I'd like to start a counter trend.
Somebody once told me.
Somebody once told me. No, but like I think it'd be cool to start a trend, get people in on it, but it's like the opposite of the actual trend I like. So then I just do the trend I like, and it's like nobody's doing what I'm doing because they're too busy doing the other trend that's apparently hip.
Being cool.
Right.
Gosh.
I used to always be about a little bit ahead of time on all the like various holes in your britches trend.
Yeah.
You know, I would be kind of mad because I'd be like, wait, I've always had pocket knife holes, you know, where you pocket knife in your pocket rubs a hole on the front of your britches. And then suddenly I started seeing those in stores, and it was really weird. You're like, oh.
What, pocket rips?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to have this guy, this guy
But
at my
I
old.
was mad because it's like, well, I'm not trying to be stylish. I like genuinely wore the holes in these britches because I had pocket knives in my pocket.
Right. At my work I used to have box cutters in my pocket, and it's like I got like 3 pairs of jeans that have holes like right at the pocket area on the right side.
I always had lots of stuff in my pocket. I usually like bilateral pocket holes.
I got
And then
chapstick.
my knees were very legitimate. Like I burnt a hole in my britches one time, and it amazingly didn't burn my.
Riches. I'm sorry. It's like I hear every time you say that, it just flashes. Riches.
It's the word for it.
Yeah.
Where I grew up. I'm aware there are other words, but I like that one. And it's always funny because people always freak out. They're like, "What'd you say?"
Yeah, it's like a double take almost.
Which doesn't mean true.
I'm just imagining Audra's pockets, just like I got chapstick, a pocket knife, a box cutter,
Bubblegum wrapper.
clip, lighter, sausage. It's a Jack Daniels link. Oh, that's what, like a Slim Jim? Yeah. And then it's like you keep pulling another Slim Jim, murder, another Slim Jim.
Murder.
I'm sorry, could you go back to that? But Slim Jim. No, you said something else. The pocket knife? No, you definitely said.
She's got murder in her pocket. That's just great.
Who else might get murder in their
All
pocket?
the things.
Audra. One of my favorite song lyrics is, "Hey, you got a stupid face. I got a pocket full of fist. You got a stupid face." Or no, it's hey you, what's your face? I got a fist full of. I got a pocket full of fist.
Pocket full
You
of
gotta see.
murder.
Some people have a pocket full of change. Audra has a pocket full of murder.
Hey now, you're an all-star.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Always hate that down take. She was looking kinda dumb with a finger and a thumb in the shed. Helping out on her forehead. Well, years start coming and they don't stop coming. Bent to the
I
blues,
know,
gotta hit the
right?
ground running. Yeah.
Shrek is
Somebody once told me. I love the shooting star memes. They're just like do 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 do.
I read somewhere that meme recognition and all this, like this meme culture thing, is supposed to be a increase in social, like, interaction or whatever like that between introverts.
Yeah, it's
I can say that.
easy jokes or something.
Yeah. Well, I think it's sort of like a sense of camaraderie in a way, because it's like, look at all these people that recognize how funny this is. Like, we all have this in common.
Oh, between
Right.
anyone. Okay.
But I think it starts out as inside jokes. I think I made
I,
something.
I love the picture. Like, you guys know the meme of, like, how Italians do anything?
Oh,
It's like,
Yeah, well, I think something along the lines of your social healthiness is adequate if you're doing things with memes and all that.
oh yeah, I have a wonderful picture. Actually, two wonderful pictures, but I'll share this one. Oh, the Discord. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go to Discord and post this.
ESFP be like I'm.
Strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I.
Wait a second, is that what's her face?
That's. I mean, I think it's the case of Courtney and Eschool.
Yeah.
But like, I am INTP. Look how much I'm INTP on the camera here. I feel like if Eschool was ever really sad about something, he'd just be like, "How can you see into my
Hey,
eyes?
I have
like
that song,
open
motherfucker.
doors?" Yeah, but not the goofy version.
How about Chubbawamba?
I don't know. But Chumbawamba just made me think of Crash Bandicoot. Ooga booga.
I get knocked out.
But I get up again. You're never gonna keep it down. I get knocked down. Don't judge a book by its strange, obnoxious cover.
Okay. Well, Steve can be more mature. Yeah. Actually, him and I have had a few decent conversations, but the first conversation I was calling him out for being an attention seeker.
I think we almost had a conversation then. It didn't go anywhere.
Fucking Loki, dude! I haven't seen Loki in forever, but I'm looking at these memes that I missed, and he posted that one. That's
yes.
Yeah, I was thinking about Loki the other day. Wonder when was it?
It's a picture of an African kid. It said, "Stepped on a landmine, didn't weigh enough." I'm like,
That's awesome. that's like him going like this, right? Like,
yeah. And then Ace posted that one, me shamelessly showing up 1 to 2 hours late because I've just accepted that that's how I am as a person.
wait, what meme would that be?
It's the one of from SpongeBob where the little like fish is like right around the corner of the window and he's waving like, hey.
All right, turkeys.
See,
Calling it a morning. We called it.
Somebody leaving?
Yeah, Audra left.
Oh, fine. I don't want to talk to you either.
Conversation stopped, so Audra's out.
Yeah, I might be leaving too soon.
I want to go to Denny's, but
Dude, I've been like on a binge of sugar the past night.
what kind of sugar you got?
Oreos.
You got double stuffs?
No, I just have fucking Oreos.
Bro,
Original's always better.
no, it's all about the cream. You might as well get double stuffs. I don't get the whole milk thing with Oreos. I mean, it's all right, but it kind of just ruins it in some way.
You don't like milk?
No, milk's good. Just milk with Oreos? Like, it makes them too...
Sometimes. Yeah,
Yeah.
it depends if you're in the mood for it.
Yeah. I gotta work myself to it, you know?
Stacy's mom is gonna go
gotta
in.
go on. Stacy's mom is getting
I mean, these are like songs from my childhood. I miss these ones.
Have you seen this guy?
What, dude? Superstar KZ.
Yeah, it's the same as Idol. When you talked about old songs, I just remember that one.
I don't think I've ever seen this.
But you know the original, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm digging it.
Digging it.
Yeah.
I love watching like these other nationalities doing their TV shows because it's like, oh, that's like someone's house, isn't it?
Like someone's house.
Yeah. It's like I half expect like the judge's mom to around the corner and be like, David, you need to pick up your clothes. Mom, I'm trying to have a talent show. God damn it. This right here is a story about little Susie that lives in a blue world. And all day and all night, and everything she sees is just blue. Like something, I don't know, that's all the lyrics I know. I'm kidding. I'm blue, I'm a dee, ding, ding, ding. Okay.
You aren't high, right, Ken?
I'm what?
What did you say?
I said you aren't high, right?
No, I swear to God, this
I
is
know, it's just funny because you have that thing on nothing.
Yeah, I know. I just get more sexually overt when I am on something.
Which
I
was
just-
that one time?
Are you
Ugh.
hitting on somebody?
Currently, I mean, I'm low key. I'm low key hitting on everyone at all times.
That was actually pretty fucking hot. Holy shit.
Yeah,
What? Haven't you heard it before?
I've never heard that before.
she's got to tell her ENTP. No, I wasn't calling you a naughty boy. Jesus. He's like, but why not?
Why not? I wanna.
You want some?
He's like, what are you talking about? I'm an NE dominant. Of course I'm a naughty boy.
As I load a bowl.
John? John is not new. Ken is not new.
No, you're ENTP.
Oh, no, he hasn't.
What the fuck's wrong with him?
No fucking
What
idea. He's an E ENTP.
Is someone in the room that I'm not seeing?
No, it's we're talking about her ENTP that she keeps chained up to the radiator.
Ah.
What?
She's like, we've been together for 11 years, and he's like, please feed me.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, he bought me the shopping cart.
No, I bought that one for myself.
He's like, she makes me get on webcams, and then she beats me with BDSM gear.
You know what? Why haven't we seen your boyfriend on here? Where your boyfriend at?
Yeah, where your boyfriend at?
Right now, he's in the shower.
Well, let's meet him.
Yeah. Just bring it over there.
He would be so emo.
Pull back the curtain. Hey!
Hey, Adrian.
Kind of a weird place to have a radiator, though.
Susanna's like, I needed a feeler in my
That
life.
was a fucking good joke.
I needed a feeler in my life.
Yeah, he's like, but I'm an ENTP, and you just pat him on the cheek. Sure you are, dear. Should just start calling him your ENFP.
Well, ENTPs are pretty moist.
Yeah. I think for ENFPs, they exert moisture enough that it's like you don't notice it as much because it's like kind of like being in a river. But then ENTPs, it's just like you're standing on the sidewalk and then a geyser just shoots out from beneath the concrete, and you're like, that's not supposed to be there. That is misplaced.
That's not supposed to be there.
It's nice how you validate their feelings.
Well, I mean, they're supposed to have their feelings just like in an underground reservoir where like people can't see it.
Oh my god, underground reservoir.
This is what I'm talking about, though. Think about it. If it's an underground reservoir, it's not just like flowing everywhere. When you need the water, you get it. You're just like, hey, water. Water's cool. Let's
Yeah.
interact with the water. But when you don't ask for it and it just comes shooting out of the spigot.
Yeah, but they have water. They just don't know where it is.
ENTPs are eternal well seekers. They just got like they got the divining rod, and they're like, I swear this thing helps you find water. They got a divining rod. They got that little divining rod, and the ENTPs are like, this is gonna help me find my feelings. I know it well.
This fucking guy. Dude, if you have any question of what you should be in life, it's a fucking comedian. Holy shit.
I should definitely be a comedian in a state where weed is legalized for sure, because that'll help.
Yeah, that would.
I had a thought for this. It wouldn't even really be a bit. It would be like a defense against heckling. But I had this idea of like taking note cards with me on stage, and like be like reading notes and whatever, and like either work it into a bit or like wait for somebody to like try to point it out and be all smart. And I'd just be like, I don't even have lines written down on this. This is just pictures of girls' tits. I'm trying to keep myself calm.
That was okay.
I mean, it would be funnier in the moment because people would be seeing you like
Yeah.
looking at them, and they would assume because they're not thinking it's anything other than notes. They would think, oh, here's an awkward guy for his first time on stage.
Huh. It's interesting conceptualizing the whole in the moment thing when it comes to comedy.
Hmm. That or obviously you can't do it every time, but like choosing a time. If somebody were to heckle, like you just go down and sit down at their table and just ask them really uncomfortable personal questions. Just like, you wanted attention. We're talking about you now. Fuck the
So
comedy.
how's your relationship with your mother?
Right. It should be like, how many times a day do you jack off? Oh, you don't jack off? You lying to me right now? Okay. It's not lying to me. It's
Funny
like,
show. Everybody jacks off.
it's like, okay, so you're not jacking off. How does that explain the smell? Quite perhaps, yes. Quite perhaps.
Yeah.
I tell you what. Somebody give me a topic. I'll research it a little bit, and then I'll make like a 40-minute podcast where I just attempt to bullshit about that topic,
Yes.
and then I'll upload it.
Amino acids and
Amino acids.
Yes.
That might be a little hard to do.
No, you can do it. I think
'cause-
it was that kind of thing you wanted.
because there's not going to be any stipulation on accuracy.
Yeah, and there is no recommended daily intake, and they work for everything. Pretty much.
Because here's my trick. I'm gonna be like, oh look, it's gonna be for comedy. I'm gonna be able to tell jokes and do whatever I want, and but at the same time, I'll be like, oh shit, I'm learning. I've tricked myself into Enneagram 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for the first thing, we're gonna be going here. Should I go to Wikipedia? Wikipedia sounds like it's trustful. You know, it's the first result. You know, if it's the first result, it's probably, you can probably trust it. Amino acid. I'm going to select the second one. What are amino acids? Here at aminoacidstudies.com. I could go to biology at Arizona EDU. Let's click on that one. Let's just get a whole lot of them open. There we go. That's good. Okay, so I'm seeing squiggly lines. There's things, I think chemicals. Amino acids are organic compounds containing amine, A-M-I-N-E, which apparently is negative NH, lowercase 2. I don't know else what to call that. I didn't do well in chemistry. Okay, apparently their locations is alpha, beta, gamma, or delta. Jesus, they're in quadras? Okay. All right, this is going to take a minute. The key element of amino acids are carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. Okay, I think I've learned enough. Okay, so these things, they're in the body. And from what I can tell, based on my expert knowledge, is that apparently people don't know exactly how much you should be intaking per day. I managed to find this out after copious research. And personally, it's got me a little miffed because there's a lot of people like just with their amino acids, just like with their religion, they're like, this is how it works. And I'm like, I'm not sure if it does work. But then they get mad when you're like, it is how it works. You gotta eat 4 grams of, right. Yeah. They hold up something like L-lysine, tyrosine. They're like holding up like, what are these? Like, it sounds like, sounds like a half man, half Tauren from like Warcraft or something. Tyrosine.
Yes.
You have to collect the keys of Tyrosine, and only then will the princess be released from her eternal bonds of darkness and shame and proliferation of the rose petals.
It converts to dopamine.
It converts to dopamine. You hear that? We're talking about some DBZ fusing shit here.
Do you get high off of it?
No.
So you're telling me that I can't fix it just by eating a fistful of walnuts? Can I eat a fistful of walnuts and maybe part of a cabinet? Will it be good?
Yeah. and you might have some interesting reactions.
Interesting reactions for the amino acids or the walnuts in the cabinet.
Definitely the walnuts.
Okay, because I mean, I'm being honest. That sounded like the stranger of the options, but yeah, I know that. Do B vitamins have any sort of amino acids in them? Because I know they turn your pee green, and I like that. That's cool. I dig it. This is going great. I'm learning so much. Oh, this is amazing.
Isn't tyrosine in Monster?
Oh.
I thought it was.
Is it healthy? It's probably not in there.
No. I was not basing it off of that.
Oh, there is another thing in energy drinks.
I'm not talking about taurine, but oh wait, L-carnitine. That's what it was.
I'd probably get that out the ass. Okay, so on this thing I'm reading here on amino acid, dash studies.com /amino acids / what are amino acids.html. There's a sentence here, and it says the amino acid pool has to be right, and I misread that as the amino acid pool has a right to be, and I'm like, oh shit, are these things like not getting their rights met? I didn't know amino acids had rights. Glad we cleared that up. Jones believes, I don't know who the fuck Jones is, but apparently he believes the fuck out of something, that almost every disease caused by civilization is a result of imbalances in our metabolism. That's a bold claim. You got to back that up, Jones.
That is a very, very bold claim.
I don't even see. You got two sources here, bud. Fucking get good. You got the amino revolution in 1987. You're sorting citing shit from 1987. That's like an eon ago. Dak Stide and Immer Sinor. I don't even know what the fuck language that in. Hamburger. Is that your name? Hamburger? Hamburger Abindblad. Hamburger Abindblad. Please tell me that is a place. December. This has to be Germany. At least that one's 2011. But that's from Germany, and they still wear lederhosen there. So can we really trust the Germans? Can we? They're wearing lederhosen. Let's read this one. The chemistry of amino acids. Essential amino acids. Humans can produce 10 of the 20 amino acids. I've just learned there were 20. Apparently we can produce half. Let's check with the studio audience. Is this accurate information? Do we know? Can we come to a consensus on this?
What?
Are we producing, in fact, half of the amino acids? If I kill someone and eat them, do I get a different set of 10? Would it not work that way?
What?
Well, apparently we produce 10 out of 20 amino acids. I'm saying if it's different amongst people, can I just like eat someone and get all?
No, you can't.
Okay, I'm glad that, because I mean that was really the thing. That was the last straw keeping me from cannibalism, is the amino acid thing. So I'm really glad we sorted that out. Abe, do you want to learn about amino acids? We're talking about amino acids. You wanna learn about
Tired.
those? Listen, Abe, hold yourself together.
So tired.
Abe, this is for you, Abe. Hold yourself together. Okay.
So you can't sleep?
No, I can't.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I can get to sleep. Yeah, this is a music
You know
break.
what? I got a fidget spinner.
Yeah.
I often can't sleep.
I'm gonna do a music break in this little pseudo podcast here for Abe's sake. I'm gonna sing to him. I can get to sleep. Been thinking about the implications of diving in too deep. Impossibly the complications. I'm lying awake at bed at night. I'm thinking
What's the name of that
about situations that is Overkill by Colin Hay. I know I'm gonna be alright. It's just overkill. There you go.
I bought this kimchi thing, and it tastes like fucking shit. So it's just there now.
Abe, I want to make you feel better. Would you like for me to read you the history of amino acids?
No.
Yes.
Okay. The first few the government has spoken, Abe. We can't undo it.
That's
We
a
cannot undo
sexy
it.
piece of art.
Fuck, you're right.
The first few amino acids were discovered in the early 19th century. Apparently, they don't say where they were. How do we even know they were in people? Like, the first few amino acids were discovered, like, they picked up a boulder, and they were like, oh shit, there they go, and then suddenly they were in the world. Like, people were infected with Abe. Hey. Abraham. Abraham? Okay, so the 19th century. In 1806, French chemist Louis-Nicolas Vauquelin and Pierre-Jean...
You know, that's the second time you sent me this, and I closed it out before I even read it. I forgot to read it.
Twice.
Read what?
According to a study by
same.
the Center for Media and Public Affairs in Washington, D.C., concluded that Latinos have been in the 33% range of representation in media in the past 30 years. It would be enough that this representation is the smallest among the major American ethnic groups, but it's the portrayal of Latinos in the media which is more concerning. While positive roles have become more and more available for Latino actors, the primary roles continue to be those of thug, janitor, alcoholic, prostitute,
What are you reciting?
drug lord.
Personally, Abe, I get your points. However, I'm much more disturbed by the fact that you're using the Latinos as an excuse not to talk about the non-proteinogenic amino acids. Aside from the
Guys
22
sound cooler.
proteinogenic Abraham. Aside from the 22 proteinogenic amino acids, many non-proteinogenic amino acids are known. Those either are not found in proteins, for example, carnitine, GABA, or I can't even tackle this word. Levothyroxine.
Levothyroxine.
Levothyroxine. Okay, I'm so glad that we got the name of a new bad guy and some.
Yay, levothyroxine.
Yeah, levothyroxine. Tyrannosaurus.
You're just not gonna get it, dude.
Or are not.
You got to break it down into like
directly-
8 pieces.
You know what? I'm talking science here. I'd appreciate it if you didn't, John. Or are not produced directly and in isolation by standard cellular machinery. For example,
You're not doing it right.
hydro. Okay, you know what? You want me to do it Eric style?
Let me
Non-proteinogenic amino acids that are found in proteins are formed by post-translational modification, which is modification after the translation during the protein synthesis. These modifications are often essential for the function and regulation of the protein. For example, the carbonyl and the glutamate allow for better binding of the calcium
This is pretty fucking funny.
and the collagen contain the hydroprolone. Fuck all these words.
In the spring
Get
of
rid of the
1990, America's largest oil exporter, Kuwait, was invaded by a
But I have a rebuttal because
triggering an international conflict.
You're not. I would like to say that the opposition has not mentioned the amino acid natural abundance. They have not.
Story.
Did not even talk about how
One
the
that
D
speaks
isomers
up for
are
many American
uncommon in
families.
live organisms. For instance,
Ken
fuck
Story.
these words. Fuck these words. Gramicidin. Gramicidin.
Ken's story is one that speaks up for many American families that suffer the grievances
Gramicidin.
of the INFJ.
Polypeptide. Ooh, polypeptide. I knew that word. Made up from a mixture of D and L amino acids. Other compounds containing D amino acids are tyrosidine and valinio. I mean, holy shit! Like, I seriously think this is where that dude got all these character names for Game of Thrones.
Tyrosidine.
Mm.
Here comes the Dark Lord, Valinomycin.
Ken's story is one that speaks up for many American families that have suffered the grievances of an INFJ.
Right? Yeah. You know what though? I do have to rebuttal with only one word. Nullimers. Okay. You didn't fucking think of nullimers, did you? No, you didn't, because you're too busy spinning that bullshit tail, not even mentioning the amino acids, which again I find repulsive, Abraham. I mean, I find it utterly disgraceful and, quite frankly, disgusting. This kind of behavior that
According
you've
to
been engaging in.
Psychology Today, an article
According to
posted in
psychology, you're a
February
piece of shit,
2017
Abraham, and I'm getting really sick of the fact that
reports
you
that
come back
Woo!
and come up with this shit. I'm getting sick of this. Let me tell you about the nullimers. Nullimers are codons You hear that? You hear that, Abraham? They're codons. I bet you didn't fucking know that. You want to know why? Because you weren't paying attention. Because you were trying to spin all that slander. Is what you were trying to do. You weren't learning about the codons because you were trying to slander me. And listen, the codons, in theory, code for an amino acid. In theory, they don't even know. They're just spitting this shit, and they're hoping some of it sticks. However, in nature, there's a selective bias against using the codon in favor of another, or using this codon in favor of another. For example, bacteria prefer to use the CGA instead of the AGA to code for arginine.
In 2015, Susan, leader of Talking with Famous People, reported.
Yeah, you know what?
Yes.
I would like to rephrase this. Peptide bond information. Now here's where it gets interesting. As both the Abraham and the Susan acid groups of amino acids can react to form the John bonds, one amino acid molecule can react with the other and become joined through an I'm just gonna assume butt sex. Amide linkage.
What the fuck?
Amide linkage. Yes, I'm renaming amide linkage. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna see. I probably don't have enough credit to edit this Wikipedia article, but I kind of want to change this Wikipedia article from become joined through a.
According to Wikipedia's most recent update.
Yeah. You know what, Abraham? Before you go into that, I think you really need to address the points of biosynthesis and Catholicism, or excuse me, catabolism. Cannibalism? No, catabolism. Amino acids must first pass out of. Oh shit. Amino acids must first either they're getting shit out or they're getting tipsy with their organelles.
According to John, a young man who lives in the city of Las Vegas, Nevada.
You know what? I think we've read enough. I'd like to turn to the audience for this. John, what is your take on amino acids?
Boobs.
John, tell me
Amino
more.
acids help a
Tell me
lot.
more about the amino acids, John. Actually, yeah. Tell me more, John. Tell me more about what you think about the amino acids.
No.
No,
I'm watching Scrubs, dude.
I think maybe John. I don't know if amino acids work like chromosomes, but I think maybe John's working with a few less amino acids than he ought to be. That's all I'm
Probably
saying.
have, yeah.
It's fucking. It's all that devil's cabbage. Burn out at least 2. So here's the thing, Susanna, you look like somebody who's knowledgeable and at the very least opinionated. If you're not a knowledgeable person,
According
so
to John,
let's.
a young man in the city of Las Vegas, Nevada,
Abe,
an avid
Abe.
marijuana user.
I'm gonna come over there. I'm gonna fucking come to
I
California.
wouldn't say
Abraham,
avid.
Abraham, I'm coming.
Tyrosine is great. That's all I have to say.
Tyrosine is great. Can you elaborate a bit more? How is it great? How is it in the sack?
In the sack?
In the sack, it makes you happy.
Okay. So apparently she's given a good rating to tyrosine. All right. So this may seem like a very personal question, and I really hope that you do not take it the wrong way. But have there been any other amino acids that you've been slutting it up with? No, there's no judgment. I mean, if you have information, to share.
I've gotten really friendly with lysine here.
Okay. Yeah, I think I saw the other one too. Was that do you take those at the same time, or is it like a one-off sort of thing? Does like one of them sit in the corner while the other one does it? Like, does one of them watch?
Everyone gets to have fun at once.
Oh my god,
Okay.
Ken, what the fuck? You like become this
Dude,
lonely
these
person
questions
in the
are
middle of the
fucking
night.
awesome.
How's that? Did you appreciate that, guys? Was that an enjoyable experience learning about amino acids?
According
All
to
the
Ken,
amino
an
acids.
INFJ research professor at the University of Talking with Famous People in 2017, reported on amino acids. That's your cue, Ken.
I prefer the story where it's host Ken of Talking with Famous People and a scandalous turning of just, I don't know what the fuck words I'm looking for. Basically, he was caught in bed with like 6 amino acids, and it's like the scariest thing was he was handcuffed to the bed, and they were like, "How did you get yourself into this situation?" He was like, "It was the fucking tyrosine, is what it was. That's what it was." Got me into
Fucking
this.
tyrosine messing
Yeah.
up everything.
But it got me into this situation. Jesse, I'm so glad that you're here. I need you to tell me just grueling details on what you know about amino acids. I need you type up for me a 500-word essay, and I need it in 5 words or less.
Especially how it's used in sex.
Right. Have you ever had any sexual encounters with amino acids? And if so, were they salty? Oh, she's gonna have her lysine now. Okay, that's wonderful. So Susanna's
Oh, I
gone
just
off.
saw the Pika girl.
Yeah, that's Susanna. Susanna's going off
Picture.
camera. She's gonna go have relations with her amino acids. So there's that.
For some reason, I got a picture of like someone jacking off with lysine.
Yeah, look at that.
Ken
I mean,
says it. He sounds like he's Japanese.
Susanne.
It's white, right?
we get it. You're into white amino acids. You know, it gets really crazy, and this is tying back into the argumentation that Abraham was using, is I think there is a heavy bias towards white amino acids. You never hear anything about the Latino amino acids. And I think that's really,
There you go.
I think it's really a problem. Abraham, can you speak more about the unfair treatment of Latino amino acids?
Look at the ceiling fan. Do you see the circle?
Abraham,
Dirty as fuck.
That is fucking dirty.
Abraham. Abraham.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Abraham. Adrian. Adrian.
Hey yo, Richie. Has anybody seen Richie?
I love people that can do impressions. I suck at them.
Steven Seagal, man. Abracadabra, ham, bologna, Monticello.
Abraham, abracadabra. Ham.
I want to grow a tumor and then feed it a single amino acid pill and then crown it with a top hat and rename it Percival Sultan.
What, you won't even give it powder?
No, I'm not gonna put it.
You mean
in.
like a single
That's
atom of
tumor
an amino
abuse.
acid?
You know that, right?
Okay, here's the thing, Susanna. I understand that you think that you're coming at things from a scientific perspective, but personally, your whole ideas with the powder, it's making me fucking sick. And I really don't appreciate how you keep spitting on the idea of God itself by suggesting that we turn it into a powder form. I mean, do you literally have no shame?
Prove that God exists.
I can't fucking.
Yeah, I
Are you
can.
hearing this? Are any of you hearing this right now? I mean, are we fucking serious? I have been trying for the longest time now to get to the bottom of the amino acids. Why do we only have 10? Why not all 20? I've been trying to figure these things out. What do the scientists say? Scientists don't know. They're too busy in whorehouses getting it on with amino acids. They won't.
So can I get your number?
Abraham, listen, you can get my number, but you ain't getting my amino acids. I'll tell you that much.
Oh yeah, amino acids, yeah.
I think you were talking to Day.
That's good.
Can I have your number?
Yeah.
That's what's up. So can I have your number?
Can I have it?
Can I have
Can I
it?
have it?
Can I have it? Can I have it?
Can I have the 7 digits that will telephonically allow me to?
Yvonne. That's a French ass name, Yvonne.
If I
Abraham
could be
Salad.
anybody in this world, I would be a ninja.
Dude, that for sure is like, he's the poster child of like top 10 anime revelations.
You can't really tell Effie from this point.
He's like, I got my shirt on. Just ignore the little spit dribble there from when I was being a mouth breather.
That's not spit. That's
A hole?
No.
He's like, that's not spit. That's the okay. Got to be selective with my bodily fluids here. Spit's probably the best direction I can take this. Tay, why? Tay, why'd you leave? I'm gonna sing. Can we all sing a song for Tay and her loss? We've lost Tay. Susanna, personally, kind of bringing a low energy right now when I'm trying to have a song for Tay, and it's
She's about to fucking sleep.
I'm about to lose my shit. I mean,
Leave her
if we can be
alone.
honest here.
Lose
She's
your
about to
shit.
sleep.
Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
lose
lose
your
your
shit.
shit.
I
Can
mean,
I get
like,
your number?
I mean,
your
you're
number?
freaking.
Can I get your number?
It's
Can I
gone.
get them numbers?
Right now. I can't find it. I have to go find my shit now. Susanna, I lost
Go
it.
no. Can't have it.
Tell them.
What, do you have it?
The
Did you-
government has
Maybe.
spoken.
Did you take it?
You see this scar right here?
Don't you take his shit,
Are
Susan.
you implying that I stole it?
You see this scar right here?
Yeah.
I'm.
When I was younger, my brother and sister were fucking around, and they were playing like tag or some shit. And they slammed the door, and I was coincidentally there, and the corner of the door went wham right into my forehead, and I was bleeding like all over my face. And at the time, we had a babysitter, and the babysitter was freaking out. Her dumbass didn't call 911. But I got stitches. You can't really notice it unless you're like, so can I get your number? Can I get your number? No, but seriously though, like this right here. Only if you're like close and shit.
I
Tay.
have one on my nose. I have a scar.
I have a part of my finger here that got caught in a door when I was little, and the whole part came off. They had to sew it back on.
My eyebrows are not, they weren't like this. Here, so I got another childhood funny story.
It used to
When I
not
was
be
younger,
like
I
this.
shaved. When I was younger, I thought I wanted to be like my dad. So I shaved because I saw him shaving once. And so I thought it was cool. And so I shaved one of my eyebrows off. And when I came outside of the restroom, my parents were like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? What did you do?" And then I felt really bad. So then the next day I went back and I shaved the other one. And
Of course, yeah.
that's why I have some thick ass fucking eyebrows and shit. Like fuck thick as fuck. Like I have to go get them fucking like done and shit. Cause then I get them like here, and then I get it like in here. It's fucking horrible. Start looking like Shrek and shit. So can I get your number?
You know you can nuke it, right?
You know you can nuke it.
Yeah.
You can laser it out.
No, or electrolyze. That's more precision.
Uh,
What would you do if I went like that? My eyeball just like casually fell out. Like bloop.
I'd be like first in TWFP history.
What?
He's saying, what would you do if his eyeball fell out? I'd say I just exclaimed that it's first in TWFP history.
I have
It's a
big earlobes.
milestone.
Which shove
be
it
like-
back in.
damn.
It'd be like
You've got
the
some fucking earlobes.
I have some
it's
big
like
ass
the
earlobes.
2,000 subscriber special. Is
Like big.
Abe losing
I
an
remember
eyeball.
once this Chinese lady was cutting my hair, and she pulls back my ear to get that area behind, like right here, like behind the ear, and she starts saying some shit in Chinese to her homegirl. So at this point, I'm thinking like, oh, she's fucking gossiping and shit. And she looks at me, and then she gives me this look, and she goes, "Oh, your ear like Buddha. Your ear like Buddha." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And she's like, "Yes, you have ear like Buddha." And I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like, I don't know what to say. I felt awkward, so I was like, "Oh, thank you," you know, like, and it was fucking weird, like,
I'd be like, is that a good thing?
for real, dude. I have a decent
Recessive
amount of
trait.
luck. Maybe it is the ears.
Yeah, I have that. The
Uh,
Yeah.
Earlobe.
Too.
who's in the chat?
actually, there's another recessive trait with your pinkies
What's
going
that?
inward. Whether your pinkies go inward or whether they go straight.
They go a little bit inward.
Look, they're going inward.
Oh, fuck off with that. That's disgusting.
Really?
But Susanna,
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean they go inward?
They bend towards your
My fingers are
Fingers.
fucked up. I don't know what it is, but they like curve and shit. Look, see that?
What causes that?
Isn't that hammer, whatever? No.
Well, I used to play. When I used to play football, I used to go down and stuff, and it was kind of hard on my joints maybe, and my fingers fucking bended, some shit. I don't know. We'll never know.
There's a famous actor that has some like where he can't bend these two fingers out, and it's
Yeah.
because of these ligaments that are here. They're
My uncle has that. But
um,
you can get it operated.
yeah. If only at a young age though, right?
No, I think he was like 50 when he had it done the
Oh
second
shit.
time. He had it done once when he was like 40 something, and then at 50 something again. And it didn't get completely straight. Now it's like this maybe.
Hmm.
But it's much better than fucking claw hand.
Am I
Yeah.
double jointed? I mean, I could do that thing with the finger where you go like, watch, hold
When
on.
you do that,
Yeah, you bend the top
touching
thing.
the arm.
Yeah, see that? I don't know if
What?
that's double
What did you do?
jointed.
I don't
But
think
you know the top
Where you
part, this
can
part,
flex it.
that part. I can't really show you because this part, this part.
I'm talking about that, where you bend the top part instead of bending the middle part.
I think that's what this person means.
Just like this, sort of.
Yeah. Can bend their bones all the way around.
But yeah, not necessarily all the way around.
Friends, it's my cousin La Rancherita. She's got a big ass fucking horn there.
That seems like a fucking
What does
euphemism.
that look like?
Or like
Doesn't
a
that look
dick.
like fucking. I don't want to say that.
I mean, that bag's kind of corny.
So can I get your number?
I'll see myself to the oven. It's okay.
I'm finna
Who's the
drink some
blankie?
water.
Is that Tay?
Double joint is wild. Haha. He saw the opportunity. Oh. And he took it. So, I bought this bag. It's got cheese in it. It's got like a little box of cheese.
Yeah, you're Blanky. Oh, okay, Tay.
We should probably put this in the fridge. I'm thirsty as fuck. Susan, what are you up to? World domination?
I'm up to no good.
What?
No
Oh,
good.
really?
Mm-hmm. I kicked the blankie.
Why?
Don't know who it is, and it wasn't interacting.
I don't know who it is. I'm a little short on amino acids.
Look at that. Look at Susan. Look, she's got that evil laugh going on. She's like,
I can't even see her, and I got this, and she's got the evil laugh going.
I'm about to slam this water bottle.
Who are you, blankie?
Woo! America.
Oh, Tay, you're coming up now. She's talking about the other Blanky.
Yeah.